All right, I guess I'm starting. It's ramping up, and we're looking live. Once again, every week, Captain Den here in the den with the crew, playing Shadows of Eberron, which is our weekly D&D game. I'm going to segue really quick, though, really quick for all those people out there, and also for the crew. I'll put this in our Discord later, but they post on this D&D Beyond site, play D&D in a castle for a mere $9,000, not including airfare. You can go spend a full 4 days of non-stop gaming in an actual castle in Newcastle, England, where you're going to be treated to, lavish dinners, an escape room, other medieval events, a ball with intrigue, so like a interactive live role playing session that's at two different dinners throughout the weekend, and then they have all these lists of these great DMs, which I've never heard of any of them. But then I went in there and it's like, it's amazing how many podcasts there are and video casts of people playing this game in D&D and how we have 0 viewers. So one of these days, when they fire me from my current job, I'm going to definitely turn this into a money-making venture. But, I don't know. Chances are, what do you think, Max? Am I ever going to get fired where we currently work?
No way in hell.
Yeah, I think that's the curse because, I will never get fired, so I'll never have time to make this happen. But
you'll have to knock yourself out and dream about doing this and then wake up and come back to reality.
F you, man. Thanks.
And the game will never come out, so you got a job for life.
Oh my god! Now people. I mean, probably if you look at my channel, you probably know where I work and figured it out by now. Either Wizard of the Coast or some unknown.
There's many games that'll never come out, so you're safe.
I'll tell you what. If the game launches and we make what we are deserved to make, doing so, then we'll take a hiatus and you go and do that, and I will be your number one player as you DM a playroom in a castle. That would be totally effing awesome.
Well,
I would totally go with you.
2 caveats for that. I mean, what do these guys have that I don't have? I could probably DM these guys and probably branch too.
Oh yeah.
But
all
these guys
apparently they have the castle at the moment. So
well, yeah, we just have to go raid the castle and take it over. It's a pretty big thing, and they're all paired up with Wizards of the Coast. And I did listen to a couple of these podcasts, and very heavily produced. I mean, excellent, but very heavily produced. And I'll probably share this a little bit more maybe the next time we play. But or if you guys want to treat me for my birthday next year and want to get 10 grand together to fly me over to England, and you want to join me, let's do it. I mean, I'll show you guys later. It's pretty crazy.
Is it 9 grand per person?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
for
it's
4
like
days.
It's 4 days, like, and we're talking, like almost 96 hours, and there's at least 30 hours of gaming. But on top of that, you're just like, you're go to the archery range and you can go and smack up some guy with like a giant turkey leg side of the head. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's a high value. But anyways, I just want to do that. I'll now turn it over to Kavrown. Maybe I'll add the link in this description later. I'll edit it and I'll put it in there. Make a help Captain Den get to the castle and play D&D fun or something.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, GoFundMe is
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
That's the right
GoFundMe
one,
to save my sanity. All right.
Yeah,
Well. Oh, sorry.
No worries. I was gonna say GoFundMe is donations to the cause. Etsy's you've made a thing and sell it, and Kickstarter is I'm making a thing. Give me some help.
Exactly, man. My modern life is all based off of Kickstarter. So, what can I say?
Right.
All right. Without further ado, -1 Killian, the automatic death bot, the rest of the crew's here, so let her rip.
All right. Well, last week we've finished up going through an ancient research and development for magical endeavors, and the party has successfully come back from that, made a contact at the least from an ancient lich that used to run the joint, and is the last non-living resident. The party has returned back to the Clifftop Adventurers Guild, where they've been held up for probably going on about a month now, and we'll bring it up from there. You're sitting around the table in the tavern, reminiscing over what you've just accomplished.
How many days have gone by since we've completed the last adventure?
Figure a day. You guys rested up, bathed up, and replaced any gear you'd lost. But you haven't done any major shopping, let's go maybe a week, because you guys have been practicing some skills and leveling up as well. Unless something had a time constraint that you wanted to get done right away.
And I can assume that I have had the opportunity to attune with Osric.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Pleasant feelings of pride emanating from Osric as he's able to produce flame for you now.
Who's a good sword knight? Who's a good sword knight?
Felix is been busy doing side projects and is around, but he's saying he's kind of busy doing a bunch of little things, so that he might not be able to partake of any big adventures, but he's around in case you need him.
In case somebody who's a little short of cash needs some help buying a magic item.
Perhaps. Killian hasn't left, is around, isn't given any excuses. He's just being very contemplative and quiet.
Uh-oh.
We think he lost a bolt or something?
No, he responds probably, no, I'm ready to help whenever.
Maybe a screw loose. Oh, sorry.
These creatures pubesce?
Well,
God, I hope not.
it's been kind of a quiet week. How are we doing on our research?
Ladderbip is got another book down out of the Jiminy Crickets. How many was it? 13?
13? Yeah.
Yes. And of course, you guys have been keeping him up, and the party will owe him another book's worth of transcribing.
I mean, I thought it was like that was a cost for all of them.
Now he can go back in the chat, but it was a per book kind of thing. I think he did the first one to see whether it was worth it.
Yeah, it was 20 gold pieces per book, right?
Oh, man.
5 gold pieces per scroll or schema is what I'd written down.
How many books do we have?
13.
Whoa. Okay, we need to find some more jobs because it's gonna add up fast.
If you wanted for him to have continue on, I think you guys were going to the R&D place to see whether it was worth it to pan out. it gave correct instructions to get there. So he would have endeavored if you told him to hit the next book. And of course, if he did, then he's finished by the end of the week.
So what's the next book gonna reveal?
Basically, the first book that he did a little bit of the beginnings of every of the books so that he could find an order to them. They all seem to be in the same codex, same encryption, and going through, and if you actually studied the books, would allow you to take Artificer as a class and give you instructions on basically leveling through Artificer without having had a master and or any other experience in engineering, artificering, along with several schema for highly dangerous
Devices.
Creations, yes, including one dubbed the Infernal Machine by Evo.
I'm wondering that maybe we should just destroy these books, man.
I don't know. I think there could be quite a bit of arcane knowledge in here, but yeah, the cost of researching them seems excessive.
Well, remember that, these wonderful items of power that you talk about killed my family and a million other people of Eberron because somebody wanted to stop a war in the most heinous way possible. I mean, that's what
Perhaps they
probably
could do good
caused the
this
war.
time, though.
I don't
Perhaps
think
they
something
have
called
some making up to do.
The Infernal Machine does not sound like something that's going to build a merry-go-round that we all can play on.
It could teach us how to better fight our enemies, so.
Oh, that's always the
Maybe
dangerous
there's
road.
a way to undo what it's done.
Maybe.
Also, who knows if this is the only copy? Maybe there's information on where there are other copies that we might need to seek out and destroy or at least lock away
I'm rolling
somewhere.
insight on these guys to see if, I really want to use this for personal power.
Oh shit!
Yeah, is any of these guys thinking yeah, I want this, and they have this weird cooking smile that I kind of have a weird feeling about?
Guys,
Why? No.
Why ever would you think that?
That
I
would be
have no
wrong.
desire to become an evil overlord, so you will see my true intentions.
Is he telling the truth? Or
he seems to be.
all right. All right, I kind of
Entirely too much work trying to rule the world.
I've seen far too much battle in my life to want any kind of taste for blood or vengeance.
All right. Let's say for now I believe you guys, but hey, we cannot let these things fall into the wrong hands,
That I agree with.
no matter what the
Who would
cost.
want to rule the world with the benefits and income we're enjoying now?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Speaking of which, if we don't get something soon, we're gonna need to hit the pavement. Was
do
there
we have a
any?
vacation plan?
We do, but it's still currently it's not overflowing with cash.
Is it called You Can Rest When You're Dead?
No, I mean right now we have 166 gold pieces and 7 silver pieces and 1 copper piece for taking care of the group. I don't know if that's accurate. That seems low.
Well, we did make a lot in that last R&D trip, so
May
I
have
don't remember what the.
I may have screwed
Well,
up.
it was.
I
It was
have the
what,
notes.
3? Yeah, it was 3,000 copper pieces, 300 silver pieces, and 100 gold pieces.
Well, I
What?
actually converted it
That's
all
7
out. Let's see
ways.
what do I got.
But that was twice.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I have Oh no, that's right. It only came out to 45 gold, 7 silver pieces, and 1 copper each.
Yeah.
That's what 6,000 copper gets you. It seems like wow, but it's really damn. So that lich kind of stiffed us, you know. Hell, we could sell like, you know, the plate mail I'm wearing probably for more than we made on that one. But, you know, not all good deeds go unpunished. You know, we definitely, I think, made a good ally.
Good contact.
Hopefully, yeah. Maybe, you know, he's probably scrying on us right now. So,
He was a very intelligent and friendly fellow, if he is.
is the bar pretty empty?
No, there's people that are milling about as per normal. It's for the time of day, which is we'll go with morning.
All right, I'm a little bored. I get up to the front stage area and I pull out my lute and I just start strumming a little melody. And it's pretty freaking righteous. I'm like, hey, come on, boys, it's time for a song.
All right, I'll pull out my drum.
I tap my foot to the rhythm because that's all I'm capable of.
You can dance, aren't you? Pretty fast and, you know, do
Yeah,
some interpretive
yeah.
dance.
There's always in the
I
back.
could do a little jig.
Killian says, "I pull out my horn."
Remember if I had picked up an instrument.
You're more than welcome to use any one that I have available.
All right, let's see.
Apparently,
how
I
you guys
carry
do,
all
man.
of them with me.
You guys keeping up with my ranker's beat here, or what? You want me? I'll roll for
Nope, let's
Killian.
see.
How does that sound? You mind
For who?
if I roll for Killian?
Oh, go ahead.
I just feel a little bit
I'll roll
lucky.
for myself.
Oh my god, he is terrible, isn't he?
Wow.
He is.
All right. I'm going to come in with some vocal accompaniment. With
But
some
he
Oh,
enjoys it.
my
Un-
dance moves are solid.
Ooh, mine are not.
Yeah.
Give that man a drink.
The death dirges of the Undying Court are not really for body.
Oh, I'm gonna give you some inspiration, man. Hey,
Oh.
clear your throat. Deep. Breathe deeply. Squeeze your butt cheeks when you yell.
Ew.
That's why you're telling him to yell. He should sing.
I'm
Ew.
playing the horn, says Killian.
Yeah, I mean, I think between me and Roland, we're able to overpower these guys, and based upon Mordred's like, you know, quasi emo singing, we'll switch the tune to something a little bit more somber that fits in with the tone of what he's singing.
Yeah, overall, there's more positive roles than are the negative ones.
And Shiny's
And,
like he's like totally doing like the alternative emo boy dance out there like a snake, man.
yeah.
Grooving, just enjoying the fine tunes. I put a hat out when I get done, see if anybody wants to throw some coins in for my
Yeah.
awesome moves.
Man, I'm just curious if there's any of these hot gals in the bar that will come up and dance with him.
Ew.
It's morning. People are partaking of their breakfast and coffee and trying to gear up for the day, and you guys are giving them a jolt there.
They're like, don't these guys work?
This is work.
And you get the equivalent of 4 gold in various change that gets tipped into your guys' hats.
Oh,
Nice. Immediately
definitely
into the
got
party
breakfast
fund.
money.
Yeah, it's breakfast money.
You guys don't pay for anything here. I pay for everything, man. It's like, what do you mean?
Well, and it goes in to supplement.
Yeah, that's why we have a good breakfast every morning. Most important meal of the day.
It's the hammer and sickle, the insignia for our company.
No, it's a phoenix on fire gripping a sword. And by the way, I mean, you guys haven't been paying anything, and we've been living kind of like a high high lifestyle, by the way.
What do you mean? We've been in dungeons constantly.
Oh, you guys all gotten your share for that. You guys all gotten a fair equal share.
Yeah,
But then you're
and the
not
past
paying-
week.
You've not
Nearly
paid
died.
any expenses for your lodging or food or any of that.
Got a massage. You got.
Yeah. So, anyway, we'll play
I'm
for
not complaining.
like an hour or so, and I don't know. Hopefully, something lucky comes our way.
Does my special guy Osric complain? No, he doesn't.
Doesn't complain as long as he has a soul to eat.
Oh,
Nom nom. He
you
says.
were just. You were just in time. Yeah, I'm gonna need a band-aid. Unless we get up. Maybe we need to go out and find some.
No, we can hit the pavement, I guess.
Well,
Put our
I-
How
ears
exactly
and feelers
does
out.
one, if we are not getting called upon by people, maybe we need to go out and hand out some business cards.
hit the
Do you have any of
pavement.
those flyers with you?
Well, I got you guys all like a grip of like business cards with your names on them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm more than willing to go out and venture out and see if we can drum up some business.
Perhaps there's an undercity we could go campaign at.
We were just there.
Yeah, we were honestly, we were just.
No, just an area where they're looking for soldiers of fortune, heroes for hire.
Yeah, we can, but you know, try to keep most of it above board. Down there, they'll ask you to do things that are not very savory. Get
Oh,
you
we can
in trouble with the
Certainly
law.
lay out our requirements that it be a righteous cause,
Mm.
Well, hey, if you want to go,
righteously profitable.
it won't hurt us if we take a look, I guess.
Absolutely.
I guess we'll like wait till after lunch, have lunch here, and then we will roll out to. I guess we're gonna follow Shiny to where he believes where we could find some work.
Before you do all of that,
Oh,
at the beginning of the week, did you pay Ladderbip to translate the second book?
yeah.
Okay, so you need to throw out 20 gold for that.
Done.
He'll have completed that, and ask if you wish him to endeavor into the next book.
So you're saying 40 gold is what you're telling me?
Well, no, he doesn't ask for payment until he's done. He doesn't
Okay.
go for the upfront. The upfront is you're hosting him.
That's right.
Is he getting more efficient so he can do it cheaper as he gets into the further volume?
Well, since you're already good friends with him, is why you get the 20 gold price.
I think he'd be getting a rhythm going. Maybe like take a gold off per book.
Maybe Sergeant Vilroy has some need of people she can trust.
Isn't his reputation already growing too, by the way? So he's really feeling a great thing, to be working on these?
Oh, he's having a great old time. But everybody can make a perception roll while they're in the tavern.
Oh
See
no.
See if
Oh,
they
that's my
notice.
greatest skill.
It is.
It is.
I
It
see
is one of
nothing.
my better skills if I don't roll a 1.
Fitting that both the bards are the ones that notice the flyer on the board. There's a bardic competition slated for a few days from now here in Sharn.
What?
Yeah, but what part of town is it held in? Are we talking, is this a Warforged Bardic, Bardic test or what?
It is. It's not a test. It's a competition with a prize purse for the best band in town, held in one of the middle districts that I don't have a name for right now because I'm not looking it up. So it's in a above board area of town.
Battle of the Bands. That sounds
Battle
right up our alley.
of the Bands, indeed.
Is there any fine print on no bardic inspirations, no magical instrument, no sirens need apply?
Uh, no compulsory magics can be used. No charms, But this is the battle of the bands. Everything goes, barring sirens and harpies and hags. That kind of detrimental control your
no
mind.
charming is what you're saying.
Correct. Anything that improves your play is all a part of what it is to be a bard.
Any entry fees or prize purses mentioned?
Yes, it is a 10 gold piece per band entrance fee for a 1,000 gold piece purse.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Wow. We could use that.
We got that. But I don't know. I mean, some of you guys aren't quite band-ready material.
Well, I have been an amateur, yes.
What's your I'm just gonna meta here. Do you have performance? I'm just gonna ask you.
It's not. I don't have proficiency in it, but one of the dragon mark traits is I add a D4 to my performance rolls.
Got it. Sorry, didn't mean to break character there.
What is your charisma, just out of curiosity?
Ooh,
Well.
can we guess it? Oh, darn.
Not that great.
Oh, so that you could be just the grunge singer but non-frontman. Or
Not a
backup
pretty
vocals.
boy.
Backup
special
vocals
effects
are always
guy.
good, right?
Well, but with deception, you can improve your charisma by using costumes and makeup
Well,
and props.
if
Well,
we're gonna get quite that fancy, one of my spells that I have I was just looking at that. What was it? I thought I had a spell that would allow me to. Find it here.
But enhance your abilities. There's
I
a
thought I
spell
had
on
one for like change visage or something like that.
Alter self.
I'm trying to find it. I glanced at it a minute ago.
enhance ability. It's too bad I was this close to getting that one.
I do have enhance ability.
Oh, there you go. You could make yourself more charismatic.
I could grant the Eagle's Splendor. I have advantage on charisma checks.
There you go.
No, we'll just have to play it by ear. Maybe while we're doing that, we'll go to the bar, scope out the venue,
disguise.
see what we could do for effects, see if there's anybody practicing, get some info. Well, unless something else dumps in our lap.
Yeah,
I can
that sounds good.
certainly do that.
All right, well, after lunch, we'll head out.
Oh, disguise self. That was the one I was looking at. It doesn't really do anything to. I think enhance ability would be the. Way to go there.
It's a bummer I can't drop music to you.
Oh.
Can't you do it in
We'll set up
Discord?
some good music next week. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yours is at the main server is at home. If you look under, oh wait, maybe not. Compendium packs. Oh, I don't see the one that I gave you. Let's see. No. See if there's anything cool on that. No. Oh, what's this? I just imported an entry.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just like totally like taking over here. Sorry.
No, do your thing. It's fine. I am a big fan of secondary GMs. Do it for Tyler. Done it for you. You do it for me. It's all good.
Okay, I don't know how good
Giant
this was.
fireball comes out of the sky and kills your character.
Boom.
Oh,
That's rousing.
that's less morose.
Yes.
I don't hear
Mhm.
anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, you're missing out.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm trying a couple of these out.
Yeah.
There's the last one. Right. That sounds more like us.
Oh, okay.
I heard some bad horns in that one, so that's right up Killian's alley.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so we just roll out whenever we're done.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Let's see here. Do I have that? No. Don't. Bear with me while I look for something I picked up a while back.
Uh-oh.
It's a map.
Ah.
Actually, it's rather connected to your house.
Ooh.
Just drawing a blank on the name, so I'm gonna have to look it up.
Hmm.
So Shiny,
Oh.
where did you learn to dance like that?
Yeah.
And really, why do they call you Shiny?
Well, I earned the name in the war right there because I was often a beacon of hope for my group. I don't know if they said it as a joke or they meant it in truth, but the nickname stuck.
Hmm.
And dancing's just always been kind of in my nature. I've always been able to be light on my feet, and dancing's just an extension. And you guys are playing so well, it's pretty easy to move well.
Well, thank you. So, what's your real name?
I just go by Shiny.
That's
Ooh.
mysterious.
A dark and mysterious secret attached. Maybe some great shame associated with your name.
No, just a lot of living.
I think he actually was like a famous dancer, and then, just doesn't want all the attention, so he changed his name. That's what I'm going with.
I wish I had a life like that.
Shiny.
But I wouldn't trade the life I've had. for
Solid
anything
gold
either.
dancer. I sense a connection.
I'm a little older, even though my kind lives a long time. I don't move quite as well as I did when I was younger.
None of the stew.
Been wounded in battle a few times.
Great big battles.
All kinds of battles. Big, small, just, unjust, you name it, I've been in it.
My messiest battles have taken place between my ears.
Isn't that the truth?
All the scars are on the inside.
Perhaps when I take off my shirt, you'll see they aren't all on the inside.
We're talking about winners fry on the inside.
I thought elves didn't scar. I mean, their flesh is always perfect.
Well, some wounds are you can't avoid it.
So you're not particularly good at your job.
That is a true statement right there. Perhaps if I was as nimble as I'd like to be, I never would have been hit in battle. But as you can see, I heal quick just like you guys do, so.
Not as quickly as our taciturn mechanical friend here.
No, I think he's in need of a rest right there. He's been rode hard and put away wet.
I'm helping.
He is the most helpful.
Does he try to dance at all?
Ooh.
He's got his horn. We don't let him dance.
Of course he does, and he's really good at the robot.
Boo. Boo. So I'm gonna he's gonna start dancing. Hey, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's got a rhythm to his slightly, robotic type movements.
Have the dance module installed?
Stands to reason that his mechanical mind would have a very good sense of rhythm.
Yes.
You can think that because the drum section's awesome.
Right.
Fascinating to see the inside of one of these creatures. Do they have gears and things of that nature spinning about?
Perhaps he'll let you open them up.
I don't know about that.
They have hearts and souls just like the rest of it. It's just pure magic. And probably would not be best about opening up one of our companions. That's a little rude.
Well, I certainly not do it without consent. I mean,
I get it, but he's
class
not a
in
machine.
school.
He's a sentient being, man.
Affirmative consent is important. That's why affirmative consent is important. He is a valued friend, a cherished ally, and most definitely a sentient creature.
And perhaps you do some routine maintenance while you're in there. You might be doing him a favor.
You better hurry up there, Kavrown, because now Evo's his fist starts glowing a little bit, and he starts coming over there. Gets up with more, and it's like, there's a certain line that you just don't cross, especially with people who've saved your life.
Killian gets between you guys, puts his hands on your chests, and starts going, no.
Or maybe you say yes. I don't know.
I enjoy a good massage of maintenance on my fey body. Why not have a little can of oil to help you perform better?
I thank you for your concern and expressions of my individuality.
Oh my God, Killian doesn't talk like that.
He should though.
But I'm telling you, Evo actually looks kind of pissed. He's like, look,
what?
Killian saved my life, so whether in jest or not, give him the respect he's due. And he saved your life too.
It is with the utmost respect. My apologies if my inquiries were not taken in the good spirit in which they were pitched, but my apologies.
I mean, Killian has more spirit,
valued
and more
friend
heart than you do. You sound like a mechanical person by talking this way. I mean, Evo is legitimately upset, and you can see that he's kind of getting kind of kooky about it. He's starting to get this look of anger on his face. It seems a little out of place. It seems like you really hit a deep nerve, or maybe it was because of Killian. Who knows? And he just kind of gets pissed off. His fist goes back to normal, and then he just kind of walks over. I am done playing. And he walks over to the bar.
Ooh.
He gets a drink, a big drink.
One of the quick, as that were, the Carnival of Shadows is where the Battle of the Bands will be held. It is a House Fjarlin site, since they are the entertainers of the continent, as it were. They're the ones hosting, and that's where that will be. And it is a high, middle of the road area to go to. They like to provide entertainment for the whole of the city, but it is high middle class. Barring that I can find the actual name, I believe it still is the Carnival of Shadows.
What is the reputation of this Carnival of Shadows?
Oh, it is. They are the purveyors and patrons of the arts and entertainment in music, poetry, performance arts, not drawings and or paintings or sculpting. That's an entirely different set of art. Theirs is performance art, entertainers. Bards.
So is it normally a pretty highbrow crowd go to this?
Anywhere middle to highbrow. It's situated in a part of the town that it's not like high tower, or low tower, so it's middle. You'll get some of the not venues, but the crowds that they pull will be lower. Most will be middle, and a select will be high. So the high and the lows are the few, whereas the middle is right where they like to be at, because there's more middle class.
Makes sense.
Hey, Gavron, I just noticed that you don't have the basic calendar item in.
I don't know, the calendar thing pops up every time I load in.
I don't see it. Oh, good. I'll take it. I'll take a look.
I usually just turn it off, or close it.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's checked. I don't see the icon. I was gonna put some notes in there.
Yeah, no worries. It's been a while since I have.
Well, no big deal.
Yep.
Perhaps I should go shopping for a tambourine or something that would be appropriate to a company.
Or you could handle lights and illusions. You do?
Yeah.
The special effects guy.
Pyrotechnics, I guess I could.
Or, it's just a thought.
Yeah. I think I will. Am I familiar? Are we going to put together a set list? Is it something that I should start working on a performative set of illusions and pyrotechnics to accompany the band with?
You only have a few days to put this together.
Evo, so maybe you should audition, because maybe you're gonna suck and ruin it for everybody.
Wow.
I well might.
Evo, are you okay? You seem to be in a little bit of a foul mood.
Don't worry about it.
You're normally such a good leader of our party.
Well, we're not going anywhere, so I'm not leading at the moment.
If we're going to do this, we should practice and put together what we're going to do. We only have a few days.
Is that the powers that be telling us that we should be practicing that and not going to the bar beforehand?
No, that's Killian just saying we we should figure a thing out.
That's a good idea.
Well, yeah.
Do any of us know a choreographer or somebody that could aid in building out the performance?
Well, that's
I'm a bard,
we're
man.
on in
I
mind
do this for a
specialty.
living.
It's what we do, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but maybe
that-
there's.
We just don't have to do it this second. We haven't even seen the venue. We don't know the space, the size, what kind of set we can create. I mean, that's why we got to go do your research first. Oops, almost spilled my beer.
Alcohol abuse.
I would be very interested in seeing the venue in the Carnival of Shadows.
All right, so
House
that's where we go.
Fjarlin is fascinating to me.
Was that sufficient time for you to find your map?
No.
Damn, dude.
I'm still working. I was doing research.
I was even working on inter-party strife, man, just to give you more time.
I know, it was awesome. Everybody gets an inspiration point. Somehow I got on caps lock.
Whoops.
Try to be organized, and this doesn't
all
pay
right.
off. This might be a little bit of theater of the mind.
Okay.
That works.
Wasn't that? Nope. Here we go.
Ah, there it was the whole time.
Well, yes. The actual theater is the Ouroboros Theater.
Mmm.
There's a snake eating itself.
Yes. Indeed.
Would be the portly yet well-dressed socialite eating itself. Maybe an ood.
An ood?
Yeah, find an ood.
They're very
Like-
helpful.
Or a guitarone.
I have a yarding if you want to drum a little. A yarding.
Mm.
You should probably just stick to singing. That way you can't be out of tune too badly.
I would hope. You can do backup, harmony. You can do harmony. Always had an uncanny ability to maintain pitch. Not perfect pitch, but it has often been remarked how close I am to it.
Oh yeah? Well, how good your laugh? Make a saving throw.
Saving throw for a laugh? What?
Mm-hmm.
What on earth would what saving throw are you
Well,
asking me
wisdom
to-
14, man. See if you make it.
Wisdom, oh,
Evo kind of twiddled his fingers a little bit, and then
no.
wow, you got a plus
Jab him in the
7?
side.
Holy crap! So I'm like, well, I mean, your playing is kind of hilarious. And then, you start laughing your ass off. So, okay, a creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Oh man,
Proceeds
busting
as
spells
hilarious
on
and
a
funny
party member.
And falls
That's against
into a
bro
fit of
code there.
laughter. If the spell's effective, the target must successfully on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone and become incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence of 4 or less isn't affected. Are you affected? I don't know.
Except, hold on. Still sticking to the PvP isn't a thing unless you willingly accept.
Boo! If you actually had your map ready, I would have cast a spell.
Shit happens.
And he failed, so he's laughing.
Only if he chooses to.
Yeah,
Wow.
not that funny.
Yeah, no. Him and Shiny couldn't fight earlier. Still sticking to that.
Not fighting, just making him laugh. There's no detriment to the spell at all. Everything in him is funny. It's not like I'm gonna go up there
Not
and
so much.
gut him or anything like that. I mean, his words were so cutting. Treating him like the person that saved my life, like a fax machine. That just played a little prank on him. It's not like did any harm to him.
Oh, he can send faxes too?
All right, you're next. Make a saving throw there. Shiny. I got plenty of spell slots. I'll cast this all day.
I don't know if this is because I'm not pulling it up right. Okay.
All right, I'm just trying to keep it entertaining while we're waiting. So
Sure, yeah.
Fine. If I didn't
Please,
cast
sorry.
it, then I'm not going to waste the spell slot. But it was pretty hilarious. You failed it with a +7, though. Somebody tell a story or something. I can't keep talking.
I have not been rolling well at all.
See, if I wanted to be really nasty, I would have cast this on you. Because that's how badly you hurt his feelings.
It's never seemed like his feelings could hurt very easily.
I know. This thing
He always
did trigger
seems
it,
very-
didn't it?
Very even
Wow.
keel right there.
It
Very
did.
logical. I really like
No,
how even keel he
He's
is.
definitely not logical. He's being well planned is not necessarily logical, but he hit a little bit too close to home on that one, even though he didn't. Maybe Mordred didn't intend to
What?
because
I wasn't even the one talking about taking him apart.
I look
I was
over
all
his whole
shiny.
body.
I'm getting guilt by association from being with the solid gold dancer.
I look for where he's hiding the slot fax machine.
Oh man, you guys don't want me to unleash hell on all of you.
What?
Roland, you got my back, right?
I haven't
These
even
guys totally
said
need a
anything.
little ass whooping.
So you guys saunter, travel, arguing the whole way
Thank God.
to the theater, and arrive.
Holy
It's-
crap!
It is not to size. It's not correct for the spacing. But you arrive here.
I don't. I have no token.
Oh shoot! Pull tokens in.
Yeah, it's all dark.
Then hang tight. You're gonna be wrong sized, but that's just because I don't have it to size yet, and nor do I have walls in place. But it is a very open area.
Ooh, I am taking up the whole stage, baby.
Oh, that's cool.
Big in Japan. Oh wow.
Let's see. It's
I got it.
got everybody there.
Almost.
Well, Killian isn't really here, so it doesn't really matter. But it is a rounded theater with a center stage, as you see, with...
Just to rotate?
It does not. That would be cool, but it doesn't. Because everything is to be... the attention is drawn to the center of the stage, so doesn't really matter if it rotates or not. There is a stage as well as backstage there to the south, curtains as well, and
there a balcony? It looks like there's stairs going up to either side. Like, is there a?
There would be the elite rooms, the private
boxes.
booths, private boxes, indeed. And of course, that's the lobby there to the northeast that you would come through. This not being in the time of day where a performance is being held, and you're interested in enjoying the battle, they're all about. Please go see the venue, see what you can do. And they're all elves.
They're all elves.
That's the shopping. Really can't do much of a stage production if there's all circular, no backstage. But...
Focus upon the creating of the music.
I'll go to the backstage area. Check it out.
And you see props and such like you're seeing there. All sorts of different accoutrements for theater arts. The acoustics are nigh on the best you've ever had when you're center stage.
Wow.
The circularness of the room seems to add to that.
All right, I'll pull out my lute and strum a few chords and see how it sounds.
Okay.
Gotta get used to it. I'm not used to the 360 degrees. I'm used to playing forward.
Are we alone in this venue right now?
Currently, yeah. There's like a maintenance person, sweeping, picking up stuff.
Is he an elf as well?
Yes.
Okay, I approach him.
Eki. Says hello.
Friend, our band is thinking of competing right here, and it's our first time at this venue. What can you tell us about it and a competition and how we might prepare?
The Battle of the Bands.
Yes, indeed.
Should be a high activity, and you will find no better venue in town than here at the Ouroboros Carnival of Shadows.
What kinds of acts play well with the audience?
Well, we host many different entertainments. This one will be musically centric because it's Battle of the Bands. As he's sweeping.
Is there a particular style that does well? Do they prefer acrobatic displays while the music is playing?
Well, this one is mostly about the bands. Dancing, stage presence is a thing.
Okay.
As to style of music, that is entirely up to you. The bands that are applying are very varied.
Who is the favorite to win?
We don't know yet. It'll be on the day of the competition.
And it sounds like the acoustics are the best for the middle of the stage. Is that a true statement?
Yes. Especially for music.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome. Stay in the light.
And you also.
I'm going to see if my Aeronali throat singing carries well in the acoustics in here.
Okay.
All right, a little off. Haven't practiced in a while.
What do you think, Roland?
I'm thinking, I've seen a stage, and they're all the same. Everyone's going to be looking at us. I'm more interested in, how we're going to be judged. And if there is a judge or group of judges, where are they sitting? So
Good question.
I'm gonna walk the seats to see where, if I can figure out where the best viewing, if I was to be a judge, where would I expect to hear the music the best?
Okay, go ahead and give me an insight check. Perhaps with
Can I?
a performance complementary to it. So you can roll performance if you roll enough to assist yourself. You can get advantage on that insight check.
Got it. So
That's good.
No, that's
14, solid.
Yeah, that's solid for get you now advantage on your insight.
dope.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Let's see. I'm on the wrong page to see what exactly you're doing. You're figuring any seat in the house will actually have an equal viewing and listening for the competition.
All right, good to know. All right, listen up. It doesn't matter where you're in the house. If you're in the house, you have a great seat. Which means if we're gonna win this thing, we're gonna have to play to the crowd. And I'm thinking maybe put on a show at the same time. So it's gonna be hard to face the audience because we're gonna have people in front of us, behind us, and to our side. So I think we're all gonna have.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm thinking we're all gonna have to be showmen as well as players. So,
well,
maybe
it's like
we
a
should
standard
practice on
military
that.
drill. We come onto the stage with a ton of, shock and awe, and flash and bang, in a diamond formation. Starting with our power chords, work our way to the middle into a diamond formation. Yep, line up here. Line up here.
I'm gonna put Killian in there because he is.
I thought Killian was gonna be here.
Killian is part of the band, so.
Well, yeah, we haven't decided fully yet.
Yeah, okay.
I'm kidding. I don't know. Yeah, live or die. But then, once we start playing, maybe Killian's in the middle. Then, once we hit,
I can move about the stage and perform acrobatic acts.
If we hit our, and you can lip sync, so give you an instrument and you just kind of mouth along a little bit. We'll teach you some basic chords, and then we just clockwise or counterclockwise walk in a circle while we're performing, and perhaps Killian may be in the middle, and he could be our pillar for pyrotechnics. And you said Mordrin, that you could actually do minor illusions.
Yeah, I can do the minor illusion.
Maybe you can morph him into a couple crazy things, and I'll make some fireworks pop off, and at the end he'll turn into a giant blazing phoenix and explode. Not literally, of course, but just,
explode in a cloud of business cards.
That's exactly where I was going. And then we make it rain blazing phoenixes, business cards, because the prize is great, but me and Roland are excellent bards, but we're adventuring bards. We're not people who perform to make their living. So, I think we're gonna do really well, but I have no illusions that we're gonna go up against the top talent of the city. And if we get lucky, we may win. But as a marketing ploy, this is an all win. So, just being here and networking and dropping our cards and letting people know who we are, I think is going to be where we're going to actually reap the most benefit.
I don't know. You never know. You might be feeling the crowd and have the performance of your life.
Anything is possible, but performance is not based upon luck. It's based upon experience and knowledge and fervor. But we should never underestimate the people who do this as their entire profession. I mean, if it
many
was
people
like,
rise to the occasion in the right situation, though.
If they like singing and stabbing people, I think we'd be really awesome at and would probably win hands down. But I don't think that's the type of contest this is. It's like we were in a combat arena singing while we were slaying horrible beasts or something like that. We'll definitely win that. But, this is a high-level music competition. And this is a magnificent theater, I think we'll do well, but I have no illusions that we probably will not come home with the prize. Unless the city's talent is really that bad that we could just blow everybody away. But I think they're a much higher caliber than that.
I don't know. I've seen you guys play pretty well, so I still have faith.
Yeah.
I spend some time looking around, just looking for potential hiding spots for adversaries, for people that would want to do us harm.
Oh, okay.
Is there any rafters or anything someone can hide out?
Check. Okay, well, not only is the room circular, but it is domed for the ceiling to, again, give the best acoustics that you could possibly engineer. And in the rafters, there are beams, but no cross beams. Nothing going straight across. It's all the supports for the dome that could hide somebody if they were very skilled at climbing walls and sticking to the shadows.
Okay.
But again, most of the surface doesn't interfere with the bouncing of sound waves.
Okay. I'll walk around the stage and look for different places where I could see everywhere up in the shadows, potentially. So as I'm dancing around the stage, I could glance upward and look for evildoers.
Okay. You'll have advantage if I call for a perception roll during the performance.
Sweet.
For spotting any assassins, snipers, hiders of the shadows.
We all have enemies.
This is the truth. Says the voices in your head. What was that?
It's also a competition, so
correct.
You just never know.
Somebody might take it way too seriously.
Yeah, but most of the time somebody won't commit something that would tarnish their name unless they're 1,000% guaranteed to actually, get away with it. I would think that somebody would more keep an eye on us if we beat a couple people several times, then that might get some ire, but 1,000 gold pieces is a lot, but not for these top end bards,
Okay.
I'm done.
Anybody else want to do anything while they're here?
No. I look around. Did there seem to be any representatives of House Fjarlin here at the time? Just the janitor guy.
There's a lobby assistant wearing
have
colors.
you sign up?
You could sign up right here. I will take your entry fee and put your name into the list.
Well, I'll give him the 10 gold and then also a business card.
The Blazing Phoenixes.
Well, you've heard of us.
Well, hang on. I said that just a wee bit too soon. 20. Oh, The Blazing Phoenixes. Okay.
Noted.
Well, of course it doesn't know shiny. Why are you rolling on me, man? I'm just kidding.
Is that with an F or a
Shiny.
PH?
Yeah.
Right. Is that Pohenix or?
Nah, he doesn't know me either. So, anyways.
The individual writes down your name without much recognition, as hopefully was perceived there, and takes your gold. Gives you how many bands do you need to get backstage? Is it the 5 of you?
Now, is all bands? Is there a solo round? Is there duets or what?
This is a battle of the bands, so it is just bands.
Well, how many? I mean, a band is 2 or more, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. I whisper Roland's ear, hey, maybe we, also enters ourselves under a different name. We'll have maybe a little bit better chance than like Gong Banger and and
Tutor.
yeah, over there. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Live together, die
All right.
together.
Band, man.
I'm in a
the band together, man.
I'm in a band. All right. Well, thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome, and we look forward to hearing you and seeing you, obviously, on the competition date.
I ask, who is the manager of this theater?
Oh, well, that would be yada yada yada. It gives you a name.
Yeah. Okay.
Of House View.
When they might be around at some point?
Are you looking for an audience or making an appointment?
I would be interested in making an appointment.
Well then, let's see when we have an availability. Ooh, I've got an open date 16 days from now. They are very busy with so many things that are produced here.
Well, maybe I'll just take a chance on meeting them in the course of the competition. Thank you very much for your time.
You're most welcome. And
Can't plan 16 days ahead.
That's like 2 years from now.
Welcome to showbiz. That's how it works.
Alrighty. You've got that going. You've got some planning to do.
Yes.
You need to come up with a set.
Oh, hey, is there a pamphlet on the rules that we could do?
Oh, yes, here it is.
Thank you.
They hand you a flyer.
No fireballs, no flaming eagles, no lightning bolt pyrotechnics. Okay, wow. It's a shame this wasn't an open air amphitheater. You're gonna cause a lightning bolt to come down or something.
And especially no harpies.
Yeah, definitely.
Or sirens.
Seems to be plenty of harpies around this place.
They're here and there.
Yeah, we've seen a harpy, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Almost killed
Yeah,
you.
Almost killed you.
Yeah.
And so aside from prepping for the competition, was there anything that you guys wanted to do in the way of shopping and or other contact and or hitting the streets?
Do I have enough mats to recreate my familiar? There were some that were that we found, right?
Yes, you found them in the summoning room at the R&D room. I could have sworn you resummoned him.
Yeah, just do I have enough though, or do I need to buy more in case he meets with his demise again?
You had enough there for resummoning them at that point. If you need to get more, you know that they're available there at the guild for 10 gold.
Okay.
And you can have bought in the last week an extra set.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Can I buy several extra sets?
Yes.
They have enough material? Okay.
Yeah.
I will buy a total of enough for 5.
This is the big city.
This is. And add 1 more gold that doesn't get used up as your small brazier.
Okay.
And that'll weigh a pound.
Alright. So 51 total gold?
Yes.
Okay.
Roland, were you interested in shopping for a new weapon?
Well, what about about 1K for buying a new magical weapon, right?
Correct.
What about just enchanting something I already have?
That would be less.
If you're short, I'd be more than happy to advance you.
Well,
what
you know,
I can,
I mean,
my friend.
well, let's see what's available. So I'm thinking, I really like this. The short sword's actually weighted perfectly for me. I've actually found it to be quite precise in my hand.
It is a nice sword, but it's not as nice as Osric, is it? No, it isn't.
No, but it
should have let me make him laugh.
Who's a good short sword?
Turn into a dog. But really, I would just like it to be more effective against those that we have fought in the past that have kind of resisted its
Bite.
Yes, it's bite for sure. I can definitely hit, but I just need to incur a little bit more rage on its touch.
Let's go hang out with the barbarians down on the 3rd floor back of the Phoenix Roost.
Don't
give you
use the
some rage.
restrooms on the 3rd floor.
So really, I just need to enhance its ability to affect my opponent, not so much change it to a different weapon. I've
Right.
kind of taken a liking to this short sword.
Let's see here.
You just need to take a level of artificer there, Roland.
Oh,
That would be kind of
or 2.
My next advancement in my knowledge might just be towards artificing.
Let's see here. That's not what I wanted. Do a thing here as you're looking through what you're gonna need if you were to try to do that. spending time during the last week, since you mentioned it then, you would need 500 gold pieces. You pretty sure you're skilled enough in magic to be able to handle the magics required, and about 20 days to sing the magic into your blade.
Woohoo!
You'd also need a formula to do it.
Got it. 20 days. It's 20 days in a row or 20 days worth of singing? What are we talking here?
Basically 28-hour days worth of time spent.
Think of Celasta.
Yeah, similar. That is going to be the idea. Go ahead and make me a die 20 roll.
Oh no.
Okay.
Cheated on the bounce.
You want a little help with what you're trying to figure out there, Roland?
I'm sorry. To make that with advantage. Ben.
Oh, all right. Tapping.
Having looked over the books that you're having transcribed, you could figure out a formula out of the works, the notes in derived therein, that you would not have to buy an actual formula. You could figure one out from those books.
Really?
Theirs is a little bit more technical, but you think you could finagle a formula out of that.
No, I would definitely like to try.
That sounds really dangerous.
Maybe. Only one way to find out.
Then if you are going to attempt to try to pull a bardic formula out of there, go ahead and make an Arcana check with performance or vice versa as your complementary skill to try to get advantage out of that.
Got it. So, performance. Here we go. Actually, can I burn a bardic inspiration point?
You may.
And I will do that. So I'll throw the bardic inspiration first, and I'll throw the performance. Oh, that worked. And then on Arcana.
Correct.
Okay.
With advantage, right?
With advantage.
With advantage, all right. Can I still burn another bardic inspiration point for the day?
Sure.
All right, so it's 2. And I'll throw the bardic. So 22.
Excellent. You have managed to create a bardic formula for enchant weapon +1.
Eberron!
Wow.
I think I've discovered something.
Write that down.
Absolutely.
Oh, says Ladderpip, what have you discovered? All excited.
I think I've found a bardic formula to enhance my weapon of choice.
Oh, interesting. You've used magic and mathematics to create a thing. Well done, good sir, well done.
That'll be 20 gold.
It's still cheaper than 520 days. So where do I go from here? Is this
So at this point, if you're going to be putting time in, it's going to take and the gold as well. I said 500 gold for materials, and then 28-hour days. So if you were adventuring for 8 hours and during your rests and breaks, you're able to put together another 8 hours and then 8 hours of sleep, in 20 days, you'd be able to get it. If you're not adventuring and you can put in 2 8-hour periods in a day, you can get it done in 10 days.
Then you're not practicing with the band, man.
Oh man.
So yes, if you were to wait until after the competition, you could start it up in earnest, as it were, rather than practicing.
Got it. All right. Well, I'm dedicated to my party members and the Blazing Phoenixes, so I will dedicate my time currently with practicing with a band. Because I too one day want to be famous.
Right?
Aren't you so good you don't need to practice?
Yeah, maybe, but I need to practice with you guys because I need to know where I fit in.
All right.
Unless this is Roland's band of Blazing Phoenixes.
Blazing Rollins.
Well, there's no headliner. We're all pretty much in the band.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is not like Chris J in the Army of Freshmen. Shameless plug.
All right. You have 3 days until the battle. What are you going to do with those for prep?
We might have to go on the rooftop and just start singing, guys.
Yeah, just sing in the bar. We work on some songs when there's not a lot of people here. We do some stuff and keep an eye out for any weird people that don't look like adventurers coming here checking us out.
It's always open mic night at the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Indeed. Cliff
Practice.
So we'll find we'll find a song that we all can play well, including Killian. That's not too difficult. And then a couple solo spots for Roland and me, since we're the ones who, pretty much are the professionals that do that. And then I don't know if like one of you guys are better at doing illusions for Shiny or Mordrin or something like that you have a high level of success on. What do you guys think you could offer?
Yeah, backup vocals and support illusions.
Yeah, I think I'm good moving around, dancing like a mofo.
Right.
Dance. Oh, you totally need a tambourine.
I'm gonna do my full Mick Jagger. I'm gonna stomp around and look cool.
Yeah, but he sang too. That's the only problem. And wasn't he a half orc as well? I think he died of some kind of crazy venereal disease, sleeping with too many kobolds.
I think he had some fey blood in him. He lived a very long life. Quite active later in life.
That's the guy that had the infernal pact with the 12th Lord of the Lower Plane of Hell. Yeah, that's right, Mick. Which stands for Micmodius.
Yes.
Micmodius, the lesser demon of, impregnating young women and singing of songs. I remember him well. Matter of fact, maybe that's what our song is about.
The way he moved, I thought he might be a summon at some point.
All right, so I'm going to play this tune just because I want to roll dice. And see if, something hardcore heavy metal, about Micmodius. Man, I should coin that phrase, Micmodius. I don't know, guys. That's not really my bag. I don't know.
May not play with this audience here.
Can you get a rhythm with that going, Roland? I don't know.
Was it well received by the lunchtime crowd at the?
This is more how I felt about the song. It's not coming out the way I want it.
Well, maybe we just need to practice and try a couple of other, maybe changing the key. And the beat.
Yeah, but
You never know.
Melodious is such a dark thing. You have another figure that we could sing that's a little bit more uplifting?
Uplifting figure. Well, then, it's just a matter of who do we think our crowd is. What would be uplifting to a middle class clientele who've experienced probably the worst experience they could. Oh man, I'm already depressed.
There's a song that I've been working on for a long time, and it's the song to end all songs. So Evo just starts ripping out this song that sings about the light and about family and about saving each other. It's borderline almost Christian rock, but you could tell that he's singing about his family.
So does it start off as a solo and then the instruments?
Ouch.
Well, Felix is like not there.
No, he attempted to find out what the kind of crowd likes, but he got nothing.
He's just howling at the song.
He got distracted by the storytelling section of things and totally forgot about music.
I mean, this is probably.
I like it. Hey,
song that
ballads are our things, man. Ballads are our thing. It's got to be a ballad. I think you're onto something.
All right, well, see if you can keep up with that.
All right, I will. I will try to ease my music sensibilities into that song.
Natural 20. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Nope, it wasn't a natural.
Well,
natural.
This is a little heartfelt for me. I don't know if it's the right tune for you. If you can come up with another idea, I'll try to follow along with you. I mean, the biggest thing is that we got to find a harmony. What about you, Killian? Can you toot your horn to that? Let's see if I can roll a natural 20 with Killian.
Well...
No, he can't actually roll a natural 20.
How is this too?
Oh, shit. All right. Damn, he got the beat of that.
I can do that.
See, you were a blazing phoenix back in the old days. See, that's why I kindled the heart fire with that song of yours. It sings straight to your heart.
Maybe. Tell me more.
And then, I don't know, can you dance to it, Shiny?
Absolutely. I can give it a shot if you want me to try it right now.
Yeah.
Throw some choreography to it.
Let's try to see the synergy. So far, so good.
I don't know. It's kind of I haven't seen this rhythm before.
Are you okay? You look like you twisted your ankle.
I might need a little practice right here.
Well, it's just an idea. We don't have to go with it.
Sounded good.
Well, maybe we should sing about what we know best.
What's that?
Killing and slaying. That's right. Little metal.
Oh God. Okay, let me hear your song.
Music.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Oh boy.
All right. Here,
I'll
lay the beat
first.
down. See what you guys think. Coming in hot and heavy.
I mean, I've heard you play that one before, but you're not nearly enough drunk for it.
Yeah, I'm not tall enough.
Let me see if I can match your tempo here and see what I could do. Maybe we can make something work out of this. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as good as, Fly, Blazing Phoenix's Fly, but,
Let's see what happens when Killian is added.
Yeah,
Third part.
Okay.
Yeah, third part.
I toot.
Bring us together, Killian. Bring it together.
Oh! Yeah, all right. Man, we're playing this better than you are. I don't know. Can you dance this one, Shiny?
Man.
I was so
Maybe
waiting to
I'm
see
nervous.
what Mordred's doing. He's just over there watching.
I'm let's see if I can come in with some harmonies. Maybe help out with some harmonies.
All right.
Oh, not so much.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Doesn't really lend itself to melodic.
You squeeze your
overtones.
butt cheeks.
Good thing we're practicing. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
What about you, Shiny? Could you dance to this one, the Killian or the Roland?
Yeah,
came up
let
with?
me give it a shot. I'm a little looser right now, so let me give
that
it a
was
shot.
A little bit more harder.
Getting a little more rhythm. Not there yet, though.
Wow.
Ouch.
Maybe
Alright,
we need
Mordred.
drinks.
Here, let me play
Let's-
the Fly Blazing Phoenix Fly again, and you tell me how you do on that.
All right.
I'm just rolling dice because I'm rolling dice.
I think I need a drink.
See, okay.
Oh.
Okay, this is how it goes. This is how it goes. Let's see if you can catch on to this one.
It's
Here's
a dirty
the
Arby's.
You just got to do some like variable octave range humming and harmonizing.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can lay a beat on that too. God.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I need a drink.
Look, yeah. Well, step over the bar. I still want to see if Morgan can get a little bit of harmony on this. And
All right.
Perhaps-
a little better. A little better.
You know, I mean, we do need somebody to be off stage running the light show.
This is true. See what you could do with you think you could.
Yeah. I could throw up some really mellow blue lights that match the sadness, the yearning, the loss in the song.
Perhaps I could intimidate the audience into enjoying our music.
It's more of uplifting. I'm sorry, it's all about performance. Intimidating is not going to work on those judges. You see, there's
I don't know. I can be very
there's Simon
convincing when I'm
Howell,
angry.
And there's Kitty Perry, and then there's some other dude. I don't even know that other dude. It's like
That's Anthony. He's an Arakakra from the underground.
Wife Beater McCree or something. I can't remember. I don't know, something like that. All right. Overall, you want us to kind of like do like a an ad, to see if everybody gets over 10, and then we'll make a final performance check to see the lock in to see if we all agree on it.
Well, you guys have been rolling them, and you haven't fully come up with something that you're all good with it because
we're not gonna find something that we're all good at. I mean,
well,
Well, we've done it in the
line,
past. Don't give up on us now.
we have two guys that cannot play, and we've been carrying them, by that. So, I mean, to advance it, so we're not sitting here rolling random dice for the next. Well, I guess the game's almost over. So
yeah, we're almost at the end of the night. So,
all right. Well, I say we should try Fly Blazing Phoenix Fly, and then we could do
I'll just do some pyrotechnics for you two. Some sad lights.
We'll get together and just
Phoenix and
because the way it's gonna work is that we're all gonna mechanically that one person is gonna make the final roll, and then everybody else is gonna try to get 10 or higher to give advantage, and then one final bardic inspiration on top of that, which will most likely come from Roland. Because I think
Perhaps I could have Inri dance through. The crowd might really enjoy that.
Right. Okay.
it's true. You could add in Inri as aerial show to
Absolutely.
combine with your ground
Maybe you could
show.
summon a phoenix instead.
well, I
man.
could throw up the illusion of a phoenix.
Yeah. Well, we were
That's
talking
what I was
about
figuring. Going along the song, it kind of starts out slow. We have some kind of heavy dark colors wreathing around, maybe some smokes, and as the song progresses and reaches that triumphant end, then the smoke clears and the phoenix emerges. I can work with that.
I could throw up some orbs of flame
Well,
dancing
biggest thing
over
is,
our heads. That
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
that that can actually pulse with the beat, get everyone in rhythm.
True, but you got to think about it this way. It's like, we're gonna have to read the crowd. If it looks like that, I think it'd be more impressed if we just go up there and we're just so fucking badass with our music that we don't need any gimmicks and blow them away. Cool. But if it looks like everybody is like, wearing angsty, emo orc garb and with painted faces on, then we're gonna have to pivot pretty quick. So we will plan for big show, and then we just plan for straight hardcore music, and go that way. That's hard to say. I mean, I've never, I haven't really checked out a lot of bars. I've only been in town for about a month.
Perhaps we could press to digit the judges' pens and they're giving us all 10s.
Yeah, that's not how prestidigitation works, Shiny.
There used to be a traveling troupe of musicians who call themselves the Dragon Force, and they go around just lighting up every show that I ever saw.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
Dragon Force, I've heard is legendary.
You know what? We should go hit the town, find out who some of the competition is, and go watch a couple of them they're playing the night before, if they have any gigs. So that would be investigation.
Yeah.
That'd be a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Who's our most investigative kind of person?
Would not be me.
Let's see.
I mean, I'm pretty weak at it, but I always tend to roll amazing, but sometimes really crappy, so.
Felix
I
is
can be
admitting to fairly good at it.
I thought Felix was hiding. He was going off somewhere.
He's been busy, but he's out and about in the city, so he can multitask, he says.
All right, well, we'll do our own investigation.
See what he can find.
And he can freelance one.
Yeah.
So, Roland, do you want to roll like a complimentary investigation?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Since you seem to know a couple of these bands already?
Absolutely. Hopefully we don't find Dragon Force out there, because,
what
well...
Felix will do is he'll roll the complimentary skill for whoever wants to roll it. That's the group.
I was hoping he was going to give us a second roll that's completely independent.
Oh, okay.
Just because he's out and about,
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's kind of like Advantage, except for, he's more doing his own thing. That's what I was hoping for.
Alrighty. Then
In case we totally dick this up, we have one possible savior.
Out and about and comes back with really good intel.
Wow.
Excellent.
You want to give me advantage, Roland?
Sure.
We can make it
There
happen.
you go.
Unless your investigation's higher.
It's a +3.
Oh, I'll help you out. Ooh, just made it.
Just.
So there you got advantage.
All right. Here we go.
Solid.
Nice.
So
All right.
funny. Probably he found a band called the Pussycats, right?
Sure. They're probably your top end competition, and they're very nuevo wavo, and you're gonna have to compete versus that. Your song, what was the title for it again?
I don't know, Fly, Phoenix Fly or something like that?
That was the one, yes. Might be able to go toe-to-toe with them. But you're going to have to pull it off. And everybody's going to have to be on their top-notch performance to get it to go.
Or maybe if their instruments just disappeared somehow.
There's no fair play in that,
sabotage could
Morgan.
happen.
We don't do any sabotage. We live or die on our own merits. We don't need to sabotage somebody else.
Perhaps you've never heard the song Sabotage. It's quite good.
Shiny, why don't
We
you
might
sing it
actually
for
want
me?
to try that. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
All right, come on, man. Hey, natural 20. Maybe we'll sing Sabotage instead.
Boom!
Oh,
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, that's not bad. It's not as good as Fly Phoenix Fly, but pretty damn close. Why didn't you pull this one out like 6 hours ago?
That's kind of the only song I know, so I didn't want to embarrass myself if he asked me to do an encore.
Oh, okay, now that I kind of got a night, can you write it down, those lyrics?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you think the person who made that song would be upset if he stole it?
No, I think as long as you give him credit.
Well, who was it? Damn, I
shit.
totally just ripped off like you see, like Evo puts on this fake mustache and puts on these weird round things over his eyes, and then he just full on just like, oh yeah, by the way, I wrote that under a pseudonym of mine.
Yeah, were you part of the Beastmaster Boys?
Yeah, that was my boy band. Holy crap!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody would find out about that.
Now it's Phoenix Force. You those dragon guys. It's all about phoenixes.
I don't know, man. Because test the fates and see how well you do in sabotage. I could seem to play both like at in legendary levels. So
Yeah.
Here you go. Let me see if I can fit in with that.
yeah, maybe it's sabotage. Is that sabotage or sandwich-tage? That's pretty good.
Oh.
That's pretty good. Maybe we'll go with sabotage.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, Shiny already was pretty good. What about you, Mordred? Could you match it on that?
Let me see what I can pull out there. That's oh yeah. That's I kind of
Wow.
think this might be your set.
Wow, it seems like everybody was into my boy band when I was a kid. Too bad almost all of them died in the morning. Oh, I just bring it back down right now.
Oh man,
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
We're not emo
Yeah.
band again.
Yeah, now we're back to emo bands.
You were
Yeah, we definitely were not
emo
K-pop,
band.
by the way. Which is Cobalt Pop, just to let you guys know.
Oh, that's old school.
Yeah,
Yes.
little Cobalt Pop. Well, Kelly did pretty good. He got the beat, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
in there. We
He's
can
there.
hold him up.
Well, we'll tell
You
you
didn't
what.
ruin the song.
It seems like we've done pretty good. We have 2 options now, so which is 2 is better than 1. So when the show hits, we'll keep practicing both. And we just whatever one we go with, if we do well enough, we'll use the other one as an encore.
Indeed, because you know,
Perfect.
if you do win, it's required to do an encore.
Oh,
Always.
heavens.
And with that planned, a set coming together, we're gonna call it for the night.
Should have
Here
called
at
this
the,
one the musical episode.
Indeed.
Hmm.
I can't remember what I called it. I called it something funny. Anyway. All right. Well,
Retitle it.
I hope everybody enjoyed our crazy die rolling antics for musical one. Thank God none of us actually tried to sing, but
Oh goodness.
you know, could have still been fun.
Problematic.
Yeah, definitely, Shiny. I expect you to totally rap on Sabotage next week.
I will be happy to help.
Damn, right on. All right, well, that's it for us and the crew. Have a good night. Say good night, guys.
All right, good
guys.
night.
Good night.
All right, I think it's over.
And